You get the skeleton crew today. It's just me and Fab.
Yeah, it's only us. Yanis is at home, is waiting for delivery.
For deliveries, all day. Sketch.
And Hairo is on holiday next week, so
Yes.
he is configuring the events for the next 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah,
so he can't really attend today. It's just
pretty
heads
busy
down.
right now.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you get us too, which is cool. And we don't have like that much stuff to go through today, so we probably won't do a whole hour because then you'll just like stare at us being like.
There was a lot really.
Last time.
Yeah, last time.
Yeah.
And also like because we have delayed a little bit the build again to solve some iPhone 6 Plus issues.
Yes.
We're still running a little bit on the same content as last week. The stuff that we've been talking about for the last 3 weeks is finally get released today. It gets released today. Yeah, most of it.
Which is exciting. So so we're not gonna, unless you want to like hear my, how I like to go off on random tangents and tell you stories about things that have nothing to do at all with
orange
any
juice.
of this. Yeah, orange juice we've had. And
something about food on the shop over there. Was it pizza? I don't remember.
I don't remember now. I do talk about food here a lot.
And there was about bread. Some Scandinavian bread.
Oh, Ole and Steen bread maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
Which is quite good. Yeah. I like to talk about movies.
Okay, but for real, coming up today.
For real, today.
Talk about Planetary Consequences, which is the Alliance Totalizer event for this weekend. We're gonna have a quick summary of the 5-star bots. We will talk about Impactor abilities again. We will talk also about what we call HQ 16.5, which is actually right now a set of power core for building that before didn't have power cores, but also the new shield generator, which is a new building that's going to be available for all bases with HQ level 16. And then we will probably get a little bit of Q&A. I was already reading the questions and got distracted.
Amazing. Let's say hello to some people.
Yeah.
It's always nice. Where are you going to start?
I'm going to start here.
Yeah.
I'm going to say hello to Thomas Rossi, Peter Hodgson, Will Perez, Christian Roberto. Can I get more of this comment? No, I can't.
Yes. Hello also to, I mean you can, I guess. Hello also to Wayne Ngo and Eric Krause. What is this? Ooh, you're about to find out. Michael Rabi, Bobby Jenkins, Alessandro Raboni, Dennis Lamb, Darnell Haywood, and John Harris Thomas. I think I'm just repeating myself. Hi Vince. Hi also to Christian and Scott and Peter and Will and hey Matt Cup, what's kicking? Terrell McBall, Stephen Shee, hello.
On Twitch we have Patrick Starr, Harley, Invader Gyms, Per77. We have Everyden, we can say hello to Grim Weasel, Creep Lightning, Pappy Blaze, Joda, Mr. Cupcake, Harley, I said that already. Techno Angel, Scourge, I can see some names, I recognize some. Alvin CG, Grizzly Dan. That's about it. Hello to G97667. Sorry. To Hasriel and Primetime.
And hello to Pandy Turai and Dirty Spot, what's up? And Nathan Webb, hello, how's it going? By the way, we now have your little baby gift. It's pretty flipping cute.
So it's a baby gift?
Yes, you had a baby.
Yeah, is it a gift for the baby?
Well, it's a gift for the baby and for Nathan. There's more than one thing. Don't want to give away. Have you even seen? You haven't seen it yet?
No, I haven't seen it.
I
saw it was discussed today, but I heard that.
It's beside my desk. Okay. You'll see. So we got to put it in a, envelope or box or something. Not envelope, box, and send it to you. So yeah, look out for that soon. It's very cute. And also Nathan, where's our trivia? You're gonna leave us hanging like that? I'm kidding. It's not your duty. Totally joking. Mark Morales, Shane Green, Mike McCula. Also hello to Denoris Contreras. Howard Choi, hello, heart to you. Also to this person who, unfortunately, I cannot read that language, but thumbs up and 100%. And, oh wait, no, that's two different people. No, it's the same person. Okay, yep. Hello also to Voltron X, Chris Bettis, what's up? And Shane Green, I think I already said that, I'm not sure. Ethan Weissman, Alpha Fighter, Willie Suarez, and Deadpool, what's up? Terminator TX, Greg Knight, 10 and 10, and Mark Ingram, and Add a Damage, and Royce Phelps, and Bacon Manguru, and Jay.
Good.
And Amen Effects. Fab does the shield generator and HQ shield core stack. What's up? Alright, so we've got some questions coming in. Shall we
So keep on asking the question. I'm just gonna like save them in a little document and I'll answer them in the Q&A. We should probably do Q&A in about like 20 minutes or something.
Sounds good, yeah. Alpha Fighter says, hey beautiful, probably talking to you, Fab.
Nothing.
You know, I don't know. HWNG, hello. Zetor, hey, nice to see you guys. Okay, cool,
Do
right.
you want to bring up the event? Yeah.
Event time.
So
Yes.
this weekend is going to be an Alliance Totalizer. It's been a long time coming, but Impactor is finally up for grab. So it's not a tier leaderboard event. It is Alliance Totalizer. There is like a lot of prestige. So every time you complete the event, you're going to get a mercenary crystal and you get a chance to drop Impactor in it. And you can prestige this event 60 times. But I'm getting ahead. I have to tell you first that you can win up to 3 million Enagon, up to 3 million alloy, up to 30,000 spark, up to 60 mercenary crystal. That is if you prestige the event 60 times, and you have a chance to win a 4-star, 3-star or 2 stars Impactor and lots of crystal shards in it.
And triple XP.
And triple XP, which is never bad. And we will also, because, so you can see it on the screen right now. So this is the event and all the spark, alloy and Enagon. And because it's here in this beautiful artwork, we're also going to display and showcase Impactor just one more time. So I did a little challenge battle.
Oh.
You can see it like transform form, which is really nice.
What?
You can see the transform form on the artwork.
Oh yes, which is rare.
Is
Very
it?
cool, isn't it?
I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
designed the board, I don't see the artwork so much.
I don't know. Do we usually have both the? I'm not sure.
Okay, so Impactor is a special class, and he is fighting melee. He's a melee fighter, so he's gonna have to come closer to the building. But this will serve him well because his special ability is some sort of a beam laser, which is relatively powerful, but it's gonna get a lot more powerful if Impactor gets hit by the defenses while he's using it. So you can get like a really nice damage on buildings, but it will get even better if you actually trigger this ability while you get inside the defenses kind of pack. So I'm just going to deploy it here. So what is it going to do? You can target one building here, and then what it does as well, you can see the little shield around him, and every time he gets hit, this electricity shows you that he's going to get a 1% buff on his beam laser. This works well because as he does that and is protected from 70% of the damage, he also attracts the defenses to attack him. So I'm going to do that again, and I'm going to deploy the other bots. So it's challenge. So you can use. There's also like other bots in this one, Goldfire. There is also Streetwise, which has like the time split grenade. It's not a greatly designed challenge battle because you wouldn't want to use a time split grenade while you play with Impactor because you want the damage to go onto your bot.
Okay.
You will know when you get it this weekend.
But you designed this battle?
I did, but the thing that we do...
You're like, it's not a great one.
I designed this battle, but it's not so great. No, what we do is usually the bots that are like going to be available in crystals or in bundles around the same time. We put them in the challenge battle so the players can also like see them,
Makes
although they
sense.
are not the one So another really good.
I did this. It's terrible.
It's terrible, but there is a reason.
That's cute. Okay.
Okay, I wanted to show it again, but yeah, no. So the other thing that's like pretty good about Impactor is that you can see it on the screen. Maybe not now.
Oh, sorry. They say the camera is covering the bot.
What did I say?
Here, I mean.
Ah, yeah.
So
yeah,
Impactor. They couldn't see it.
Oh, so should I have this battle again?
Yes.
Quickly. So what's really good about Impactor as well is like once it starts its beam laser, if it destroys a building, it will continue being in ability mode and it will target another one. Even if it's a little bit out of its range, like the beam will extend, which is pretty cool. Let's do that.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. We will also, yes, show you all the 5-star bots.
Also, what you might see in the screen right now regarding the battles, it's a debug version. So that's something that we do not normally give in the game. That's something that we use as developers to just like check and configure stuff. So yeah, hopefully we're going to destroy that building and then we're going to see that the Impactor retargets another one. So yeah, so if you do a lot of damages, you have the chance to destroy multiple buildings in the same pack. That's about it. That's Impactor. It's really powerful. I think it's going to players are really going to love it.
Cool. Yeah, Impactor seems dope.
Do
you want to do some questions before we do the dialogue?
So, the question that was yeah. Does the shield generator give any more shield to the HQ if placed next to it? No, it doesn't. So the shield generator, when it's charged, gives a shield to the castle, and it also gives a shield to the adjacent building. But this adjacent kind of shield doesn't work on the HQ, so there's no point for you to place the shield generator next to your HQ. It's better to place other building, rather defenses, so they're going to get that buff, and the castle will get the other buff being from far. Because what we think is probably the strategy player will adopt is like to put the shield generator far from the castle to avoid having them in the same area that player can snipe, and then like concentrate all the damages in one area. Shield generator and castle, it's probably better to put them apart. This is the reason why the adjacent shield doesn't work on the HQ.
A lot of people are asking for Scorn, a G1 version of Scorn, the Spinosaurus.
Which one?
Scorn.
Scorn. I don't know that one.
Dun dun dun! Oh no. Well, a lot of people are asking for it. Hey guys, do you think you can bring the Spinosaurus Dinobot Scorn into the game? And other people would like to
it
see
looks
that
really
too.
cool.
Yeah, sure does.
Oh, look at the G1.
Yeah.
So no, that's not this, I think it's this one. Well, as usual, we take note of all the spots that you want to have in the game, and we discuss every year with Hasbro what's going to be on the roadmap, and yeah, we can mention it for sure. There was another question
about the shield generator and HQ shield core stack.
That's the one I just
That
answered.
is the one you just answered, right?
I'm
Okay.
happy to hear you follow.
Sorry. I was half following. I was looking at the Scorn. Okay.
Okay, there's another question about 5-star bots, but I think we're going to get to them now. I think that's what we can show. So we have revealed the 5-star bot in the VIP, which is not a VIP newsletter anymore. Everybody can get this newsletter. So if you don't get it, you can just subscribe for it. I'm not sure how, but if you contact the support, they will probably help you to subscribe to the newsletter. This week we revealed all the 5-star bots that are gonna make the cut into this week new 5-star crystal. And I think Debs has some pictures.
I did, but I actually made a mistake, so hold on a second.
So we might not.
No. It will. Just hold on a sec. Hold on a minute, please.
We are just we're just gonna show them to you, and we're gonna discuss a little bit the changes I have made on them before the release.
In a minute. Oh, flipping fudge skulls. Oh no.
So the one that won the vote are Snarl and Hunger, and there has been concerns among the community about having them as 5-star because players have thought that it's not that they're weak at all. The ability is quite nice, but it feels like it's a little more expensive. So what we've done for the 5-star, but also for 4 stars, I believe, is that the cost for the ability has been reduced. So not exactly the cost, but the additional cost. So that means that every time you're going to use it again, it's not going to cost you 3 ability points more, it's going to cost you only 2. So you can use the ability a lot more. So we can see Snarl here on the left is the one with Hunger that's for the Decepticon that have both the board for players. I believe the other one was chosen by the team. Oh, this is flicking from one to the other.
I know. Look at how impressive it is. That's right.
That's right. That's pretty impressive. Technology these days.
Oh wow. Yes.
So we're going to talk about the other one. Rodimus Prime. Rodimus Prime will not receive. Rodimus Prime and Warpath will not receive a buff. The other bot that will receive a buff were RC and Nightbird. As 5 stars. So their abilities, they create a decoy that's gonna like occupy the defense while it's just gonna like take the attention of the defense.
It's a decoy, yeah.
Yeah, it's a decoy. That's what it is. And for level 1 of the ability for 1 star to 4 star, the decoy was taking 25% of the RC and Nightbird health. And now for 5 stars, it takes 30%. And it still goes up by 5% for every level. So that means that at level 10, the decoy will have 75% of RC and Nightbird health. And to answer Patrick's star, the decoy will not do damage. RC and Nightbird are still considered as tank, and they are here to just like take damage more than they are like to give. So that's the reason the decoy will not provide damage or deal damage. There was also a bit of concern on Perceptor and Bombshell. Their ability is to control a target, and the target's damage is usually reduced by 25%. What we've done for the 5-star is the damage is now reduced only by 15%, so the target gives almost deals all the damage that we normally do to a bot. So yeah, that's it. That's the 5-star bots. The whole list was displayed and still displayed on the screen.
Yeah, it's alternating between the Autobots and Decepticons, which really tickled Fab.
My mind away.
Yeah. You just talked about the decoy and the damage, right?
Yeah, I was talking about this. I heard that people think also that Snarl range needs to be increased. This is not the case in the buff for 5 stars during this round, but that's definitely something we can consider. Just like took a note and saved it somewhere. Another question. I'm just going to answer a question now.
Yeah, go for it. And Nathan also sent some trivia.
Darkest Sparrow asks if the shield generator, when the shield generator is destroyed, does the shielding disappear for the rest of the battle? Yes. The idea is to have the shield generator when it's active. It has the shield on the HQ. As soon as you destroy it, the shield disappears. So then it is a matter of strategy whether you think it's rather you powering through the shield by fighting directly the HQ, or you prefer destroy the shield generator and then going to the HQ without the shield.
Yes.
What about buffing silver bolts? It still needs help. I'd say wait for it. I think I can already reveal this. There's going to be stuff coming with Silverbolt and Thundercracker. We are working. I don't know if I can say that.
If you're not sure, don't say it. No.
Dennis is going to tell me off tomorrow.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, some stuff are coming for Silverbolt. It still needs help. We knew about it. It's been mentioned a couple of times, and we've been listening. There will be a reveal probably in 2 or 3 weeks, I would say. Anything else?
Any changes coming to the Nexus core?
It's been mentioned a lot as well.
Okay.
We were thinking, the thing is, like, we didn't really have a great idea to change it.
Okay.
We still wanted it to be really related to the combiners, and Yanis 3 days ago had the brainwave, and he turned to me and he told me, like, I know what I want to do with the Nexus core.
Oh, okay.
And he told me, and I thought it was a good idea. We still need to do it. We need to see if that's possible, if it works well. We are working on it. I know I say we are working on it, but we are really working on it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Cool. Shall we do a little bit of dialogue and then some trivia?
Yes.
I have to pee so bad.
I'm not doing the dialogue alone.
Okay.
That would be a monologue.
Yeah. That's true.
That's true. Nobody wants a monologue from me right now.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's go! Oh wait, I need to, there it is. Oh, one sec, let me move this guy. Here. All right, do you want to do the left, I'll do the right?
Yeah. Hey Optimus, what's happening? What is doing to Megatron, or whoever that bruiser is?
Victorion, and he's harvesting their prime cores, the final two.
And what happens then?
Then Impactor, an ancient evil, is reborn. He sounds a bit evil, but she's not. The Rodimus Unicronus is but a stage. Oh, sorry. This Rodimus Unicronus is just a stage, leading to the return of...
I get it. Clues in the name, huh? All in all, this looks like a good day to...
Die! Yes, the cores are coming together. Meshing, all 12, and your precious matrix, Optimus Prime. The day of order is done, and chaos shall reign.
Now, brother.
Now, Sentius Magnus, strike in the name of Primus. Let our twin swords...
Cleave the spark of the abomination. Cleave the spark of...
Fools! My spark is no longer in this vessel. It resides below, within Cybertron itself.
Well, but...
I have a lot of different characters. Prime, what's happening? I thought...
As did I, Jetfire. But Rodimus Unicronus has fooled us all. It does not mean to transform the physical form we see in front of us, but Cybertron itself.
What?
What? Yeah, so Mr. Cupcake was asking the right question, leading to the return of who? Yes, the spark of Rodimus Unicronus is going into Cybertron, and an ancient evil is about to be
reborn.
Yeah, so some big stuff is coming. The story is leading to it. Give us I don't know, 3 or 4 more weeks, and there might be some really big stuff happening in the game, ending up that story.
Poppy Blood says, Deb, the Tony nominations have already been announced, but I appreciate your commitment. Oh, thanks. Oh, all right, that was
epic.
There's some more calls for paddles. Unfortunately, you don't have your the person in the corner, Adam, who loves paddles. Do you love paddles as well? No. Sorry, guys.
I think I've not been very clear just before. Somebody was more asking about Perceptor. So the change to Perceptor is the amount of damage the target is controlling is going to make. So when it was from 2 to 4 stars, the target would normally make 75% of the usual damage, and it's now going to make 85% of the usual damage. So all in all, more damage for Perceptor on the special ability as a 5-star. Next up, if there's no more questions, we were supposed to talk about HQ 16.5.
Ah, yes, you mentioned that.
We mentioned that. All is in the newsletter. We talked a lot about the new prime cores that are coming, and I've answered quite a lot of questions on the shield. I'm just going to do a little recap on the new defensive core. As you knew before, there was no defensive core for the shock tower and the beam laser. This is what we corrected with this HQ 16.5 update. We're gonna have 2 new cores for the beam laser. One is called the Cybertron and Charge. It's the same kind of like beam laser you can see when you're in raid. This is the one that when they're locked on the target, they do more and more damage over time. The other one is called Slowdown Photon. It's gonna make the bots walk slower and hit them from further. So ultimately it's gonna make more damage because bots are gonna be locked for a longer time. On the shock tower, we're gonna have an amp shock. We're gonna stun targets for seconds, and there's also gonna be a thunderstorm, which increases the range of the shock tower. And one more, we're gonna have one new power core on the laser turret, which only has one, and it's called Laser Ricochet. If 2 bots are somehow in the range of the laser turret, it's gonna hit the first one, and the laser is gonna ricochet on the second one, doing damage. And I've been told by Kazoo that I forgot to mention something very important.
Okay.
And because of that, she didn't put it in the newsletter. It's not her fault. I am the one to blame.
Yes.
There was also a couple of rebalance of existing core. There is the self-repair, which is universal to all building, used to heal. So you equip it on the building and it heals 0.5% of the building health every second, and it goes from 0.5 up when you upgrade it. And we've boosted that amount of healing over time from 0.5 to 0.9, and the increase is still the same. And another one, we've increased the damage dealt by target protocol. Target protocol used to just like really reduce the damage pretty badly, up to 64% for a gold core level 1, and we've raised the damage this will make. So now for a gold core level 1, it will be 75%. Yeah, so...
Yes.
Yeah, that's about it. The shield generator does nothing for outpost bots. No, it doesn't. It just works really on the defense. It doesn't work on walls. It doesn't work on like other bots, like the building bots and all of that. The best way to use them, and probably the only, is to put defense around to protect it, and then therefore protect the shield on the HQ.
Shall we do some trivia?
Yeah, time for trivia.
Time for trivia. Remember to include your in-game name, your alliance, and your HQ level with your answer, pretty please. As always, and even today when I mentioned it, Nathan still came through in the clutch. You can check out his art over Hizzy. It's pretty good. And by pretty good, I mean very good. And question the first is, earlier this year, IDW brought out a specific graphic novel ending their Wreckers saga featuring Impactor. But who wrote the story?
It's a bit of Impactor year. Like Hasbro has done like a new toy as well, and like players. Transformers fans could vote for which toy they would want to see again, which bot they would want to see as a toy again.
Yes.
And Impactor won. And this is the reason also like we put it in the game, and it looks like the toy. Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Get your Impactor toys.
Get your Impactor bot
Yes.
in the game.
Let's see. Do we have any answers so far?
We have a couple of Simon Furman.
I know. I was about to say it's not Simon Furman. Let's see. Okay, let me read the question one more time. It is. Early this year, IDW brought out a special graphic novel ending their Wreckers saga featuring Impactor, but who wrote the story? And it is not Simon Furman. Whom we love very much, and who will be joining us soon. For what? We can't say. But yeah. Let's see. No. I believe the answer was no. No? Amen. This one?
Please can the shield generator and HQ shield core stack? Yes.
Ah.
So the shield generator and the HQ shield core are two different effects and they do stack.
Sorry, I was very wrong. I don't see. He's got one?
Got one.
Oh, on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing one per channel, right?
Yes. Okay, I've got one.
So we're a bit silent right now, we're just looking for answers. Looking for answers.
Okay, yes. Aren't we all? Aren't we all, guys?
Did you have a...
Not for here yet. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. Alright. Random eye stabbies have been completed.
Well, we didn't get one for here, did we?
For where? Oh, I thought that's where you got it from.
No.
Oh, then...
Then we should forget about this one.
Huh? So now I'm confused. Which ones do we have to?
This one is Twitch, this one is Twitch, this one is YouTube,
Yes.
and this one is Facebook.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, well, we'll do 4. It's fine.
We do 4. We cannot take a name and then...
Nah, you can't be like, you're getting it. No,
No.
actually, never mind. Never mind. It's not fair. So, what was the answer?
So the answer was Nick Roche.
Yeah.
Roche?
Nick Roche? Nick
Nick
Roche?
Roche.
Nick Roche? You're French, so we'll say Nick Roche.
Roche.
Yeah.
And the winners are Invader James from Peaceful Tyranny.
Mm-hmm.
We have Pappy Blaze from Scorch Moon. We have... Oh god. Oh, but that's the same guy, is it? Look. So we still have 3 persons.
Yes, we do.
And the last one is T. Ova from Warpath Knights.
Yes. Amazing. Congrats to you guys. And shall we do one more?
Yes.
And then I honestly have to go to the bathroom, otherwise
I'm just gonna...
I might pee myself, which nobody wants. Do they? Do they?
Surely not me.
Me neither. Me neither. Okay.
Okay, you got it. Do you have the trivia? Do I have
Yes.
the trivia?
We both do, actually.
It's on the clock. This one. So the second question is, shield generators are coming to Earth Wars, but which Autobot in the G1 cartoon has a force shield? I'll repeat.
Mm-hmm.
Shield generators are coming to Earth Wars, but which Autobot in the G1 cartoon has a force shield? Field.
May need to do that one more time.
Do you want to do it?
No?
Which Autobot in the G1 cartoon has a force field?
There you go. Let's see. We're getting some answers. Don't forget to include your in-game name, your HQ level, and your alliance with your answer. Uncle Scrooge, you're putting thumbs down for stabbies because you don't like stabbies in general, because you didn't think we stabbied properly. I stabby. I can point and stabby to make it more obvious. I'll point and stabbies, yeah. Okay. All right, we've got some answers coming in, and I'm stabbying. We just didn't we have that person? Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Okay, so here. 1. And do you want to use your finger to stabby?
I don't know what it is.
Do you want to stabby here? No. This one? Which one?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. And I need one more stabby from you over here.
No, we're good. I got one before.
Oh,
Oh, I don't have to do it with my finger.
that's the. I already got one from here. I'm just sending them to Chris directly.
Is it Twitch?
No, this is Facebook. This is
Oh yeah,
Twitch.
that's this one.
It's Twitch we need.
Okay. Okay.
Just
Very confused.
yeah, I know. Nope.
No, that's not an
No,
answer.
no, 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 no. Actually, that might be. So I just put them in here. No.
No.
Wow, look at you guys doubling up on platforms. All right, go on. Nope. Nope. What's happening here? Okay.
You have the feeling you have a lot of viewers, but they're actually
It's like,
on
wait,
all platforms.
Yeah, you guys are everywhere, which makes sense. You guys are bettering your odds. And then who did you have the extra person? Oh,
No, you have 3.
yeah.
That's good.
Okay.
So
All
the
right.
answer was
The answer was.
Trailbreaker.
Hey, congrats to Matt Cup, to Simmer Clark, and to Kick-Ass Prime. Well done, you guys.
Congratulations. Yeah, in a couple of days you should receive the reward.
Yeah, usually takes a couple of days. If you haven't received it by like, I don't know, next week sometime, then write in. But you should. Yeah, cool. What else you got, Fab? Anything?
No, I think we're done. Yeah, so I think we're done. We just had a quick summary on like everything that we talked about, HQ 16.5, Impactor, all of this. Hope like everything is released. I had a question on when things will be released. I think there was a content push today, so the shield generator should be available to everybody that has an HQ level 16. And all the new defensive cores, just a reminder, they will come as duplicates in crystals. So they're probably already in game. So if you open some crystal, you get a chance to get one of them. And in about 2 weeks, we're not talking about defensive core, HQ 16.5, we're moving on, another saga, another day.
Another day. And yes, we have taken your suggestions for Scorn. I know a lot of you are still asking for paddles as well.
I've taken suggestions about Perceptors, I've taken...
Punch and Counter Punch was another one.
When should we extend the VIP rewards? I am not an expert on VIP. Keep the question until 2 weeks and then we'll answer it.
For what?
For VIP rewards. I'm not really familiar with the VIP program.
I'm not sure either, to be honest.
No. Okay. Sorry.
That's a terrible answer.
In 2 weeks, Yanis is gonna come and he's gonna answer this question.
Yes, he'll probably know, or Hiram might know.
Yeah, if he got his delivery.
Yeah, we'll see, unless he has another delivery then. But you can always write into support as well.
Yeah, we'll tell you.
If you're really like, feel free to write in. This one was so polite. Hello, how are you? Good morning, greetings from Chile. I would like to ask another question. Is there a possibility of doing more events where you can get a 5-star fragment? Thank you.
Yes. There was quite a lot recently, I think, as we were delaying like Impactor saga. We had a couple of like 5-star crystal. But this is definitely something I can tell to Iho, who is our live op person and decides which events come when.
And there you go, Jayota answered. Well done, thank you for that. First Monday of the month, unless it's a bank holiday, which it is, so Tuesday. Cool. Alright guys, well we will see you guys in a couple weeks. We hope that you have a lovely weekend. If you are in the UK, then you get Monday off. I don't know if that's a global thing or if it's just here.
No, I think people were having the 1st of May off, so yesterday. Like in
Germany.
Germany.
Yeah, in Germany that was yesterday. Yes,
because
true.
in the UK they move it to the Monday every time.
Which is nice.
Which is nice.
Actually.
Yeah. Because if you have it on Wednesdays, middle of the week, it's weird.
Yeah. I mean, I'm German and I'm so like...
Yeah. But you didn't really live there, did you?
Only as a kid. No.
Yeah. Is this 1st of May in Canada? Is this 1st of May in Canada or in the US?
The bank holiday? It's always a Monday. It's never randomly in the middle of the week. Yeah. But...
We drifted off.
As we do. Thank you guys. Enjoy the long weekend if you do have one.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys in a couple of weeks. Bye.
See you in 2 weeks. Bye.